This is our mind mapping of learning approach. In this video, we're gonna talk one by one about learning theory, learning approach, and learning model. The first is learning theory. Learning theory is a field of study that investigates how individuals acquire, process, and retain the knowledge and skill they have. From the learning theory, is from the learning approach that divided into 4 kinds. They are behaviorism, cognitivism, constructivism, humanism, and connectivism, which will be delivered in the next part. Learning approach. Learning approach divided into 4 kinds: behaviorism, cognitivism, humanism, and constructivism. The first is behaviorism. Behaviorism focuses on behavior that can be observed and is influenced by external stimuli and drives that form behavioral patterns. The famous figures that use and develop this kind of approach are Skinner, Pavlov, and Watson. The second one is cognitivism. Cognitivism emphasizes internal mental processes, information processing, and understanding of individual cognitive structures. The famous figures from cognitivism are Piaget, Vygotsky, and Brunner. The next is humanism. Humanism highlights aspects of personal experience, self-actualization, and emphasizes individual freedom in learning. The features of humanism are Rogers and Maslow. The last of learning approach is constructivism. Constructivism focuses on building knowledge through experience, interaction, and active construction of meaning by students from the surrounding environment. The famous figures from constructivism are Piaget and Vygotsky. From the constructivism is from the learning model that will be delivered in the next part. Learning model. Learning model is the entire conceptual framework used as a guide in implementing learning, which is designed to achieve learning objectives, including all aspects before and after learning, carried out by the teacher, and all related facilities used directly or indirectly in the learning process. Learning model divided into 5 parts. The first is discovery learning. Discovery learning is an approach where students explore and discover concepts on their own. It emphasizes hands-on experiences, experimentation, and problem solving rather than direct instruction. The second type of learning model is inquiry learning. Inquiry-based learning involves posing questions, problems, or scenarios to students, encouraging them to investigate and explore solutions independently. It promotes critical thinking, curiosity, and self-directed learning. The next is POBL or problem-based learning. POBL is an approach that integrates project and problem solving into the learning process. Student works on real-world projects or address authentic problems, applying knowledge and skills in a practical context. The fourth type is PJBL or project-based learning. PJBL is similar to POBL, but focuses specifically on students engaging in projects to gain deeper understanding of a subject. It often involves collaborative work, research, and the application of knowledge to create tangible outcomes. The last type of learning model is scientific approach. The scientific approach involves teaching and learning based on scientific principles. It emphasizes systematic observation, experimentation, and evidence-based reasoning. This approach is commonly associated with science education but can be applied across various subjects. These are: the learning approach comes from learning theory, divided into 4 types of learning approach and divided into 5 types of learning model. The learning approach and learning model will be used in creating the lesson plan or RPP, which will be used in Merdeka curriculum or 2013 curriculum. Those learning approach and learning model must be suitable with the learning purposes and learning objectives.